Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a shop my stash. It's gonna be a Christmas New Year's edition. I'm doing things a little bit differently today. We're gonna go ahead and start shopping my stash for new items. I am in the process of filming my makeup collection video. So my normal everyday makeup drawer is a total mess. I have some new items in there and I've removed quite a few items from before. So we're just gonna go ahead and shop my stash for the next probably will be the last shop my stash of this year. The next one will be in 2022. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the new makeup drawer. I'm not gonna pull too much out because there are some items that I had put in my everyday drawer. Anyways, it's gonna be a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it. Next time we'll go back to normal, but today, just because of the situation, it's just a little different. If you don't know what Shop My Stash video is I go through my collection, pick out items to use for the next few weeks, and yeah. If you enjoy these videos, please give this one a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we're gonna start with new makeup drawer. I have a couple things in here that I really would like to pull in and play with. The first one would be the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Gasm Face Palette. I recently picked this guy up. I had a $100 reward at Sephora, so I got that one. And I got the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. I do have the light in my everyday drawer, which I'm gonna keep in there for the, for this time around, but I am gonna go ahead and pull in the deep one as well. Okay, something else from here. How about we pull in, let me see, eyeshadow palettes. I know which eyeshadow palette. I really want to pull in one of my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. So maybe I'm going to hold off on pulling something from here because I do want to pull that in. For lip products, what's this guy? This is, a concealer. Oh, let's pull in this lip product. This is by Hourglass. It's like, I know I don't want to buy from Hourglass, but I just could not help myself with this guy. This is a confession. It's a beautiful red lipstick, and we'll do swatches at the end. I'm going to pull that in. And I think, let's see, do I want to pull in anything from here? I have a new bronzer in here. Actually, maybe we'll do this duo. This is the Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa duo. One side is a bronzer, the other one is a highlight. These are different than the Dolce de Leche one. This is actual highlighter, not like under eye highlighter. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. And I think there's so many things in here. Maybe we'll go ahead and finally give this guy a try. This is the Derma Blend Lock and Last Water Resistant Setting Spray. I think this is probably the perfect time for this one. Especially for Christmas Eve makeup or Christmas Day or New Year's. I think this would be great. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that guy in. And I think that might be it from new makeup. Yeah, that's it from here. Let's go ahead and pull in, let's see, lippies. I do have some lippies already picked out, but maybe we'll pick a couple more. Let's see, is this a red? No, it's not. It's a nude. I'm feeling red, Yeah, let's do lippies. Okay, for lip products, I'm gonna do a couple reds. I really like this one. This is by Wet n Wild, and this is Hazardous Red. So we'll do this lippy. I have a few by NARS that are just beautiful. I do these two. This is, one is in the shade, those are the, what's this line called? The Power Matte Lip Pigment. I'm going to go ahead and pull both of these in. This is Star Woman and this is Vain. And I do have some lip products that are already, I pulled in already. So I think that's it for now. For primer, yeah, let's go ahead and get a primer. Okay, for primers, we're thinking like flawless makeup kind of thing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Tatcha one, Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, and I do have one of these MAC Prep and Prime already pulled in, so I think that should be good. We got a setting spray. Let's go ahead and pull in the eyeshadow palettes that I was thinking about. One of them is specifically a Pat McGrath one, and then maybe we'll pull in one more. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, the one that I absolutely just love, and I think it would be perfect for holidays, is this one by Pat McGrath. This is one of, really hard to say which one is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. I just love it for Christmas looks. This is the Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction. I'm gonna pull this one in, and let's see, I think maybe we'll pull in the Patrick Top. I do really like this one as well. This is the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. So we'll pull in this one, the Pat McGrath, and I do have one or two maybe that are currently in my everyday makeup drawer. So I think that will probably be it. Although I really like both of these too. Let's see, what can we get from this one? From here, maybe I could do, I'm gonna do one more. How about we do this one, the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. I'm gonna do this one as well. I'm feeling Christmas and luxury and everything I have. Okay, let's pull this guy in. Maybe we can get in one foundation. Okay, for foundation, I'm thinking, let's see, what would I like to pull in? Maybe something full coverage. I think maybe I'll go ahead and pull in this guy by Clinique. This is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This is in the shade WN12, which is meringue. This is WN38. I think the lighter shade is probably good for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in. I do have a couple concealers, so I'm not gonna pull in any concealers, but I do need some powders, so let's do that. For powders, what do I want to play with? Let's do Nikia Joy is a really good one. Quite a few of these I really like. Well, obviously. I think I'm gonna do, let's try for a press powder. I'm gonna do the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Medium. I'm gonna do this one. I have both my cat and my dog in the room. They do not like each other. Well, yeah. They're not big friends, but somehow they're both in here. And then let me go ahead and do, I think I'm really feeling this ABH one. It's ginormal, but I do really like it. So I'm gonna do this one. I do want to pull a couple single shadows because of the holidays. I want glitter, so let's do that. For loose shadows, I'm gonna do this loose glitter first. This is by Dose of Colors. This was the Mickey Mini collab. This is in the shade Darling, so I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's do this guy. And I do have a new single shadow in my drawer, but I'm gonna do this one. This is by e.l.f. This is in the shade 24 Karat Gold. And I want to do the Pat McGrath loose, this one. This is Angel Dust. This is prismatic pigment, so I'm gonna do that. I think that's probably it from here. Let's do a face palette. Okay, for a face palette, really, these always remind me of Christmas, so I'm just gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do the MAC, which one do I want to do? This one is so pretty. I'm gonna do this MAC one. This was the Star Dipped Face Compact, and the shade is light. Not last year, maybe the year before. This was their holiday palette, so we'll do that one. And let's see, I think I have one or two bronzers, so let's go ahead and get some bronzers. Alrighty, for bronzers, okay, what do we want to pull in? You know, after swatching this guy by Too Faced, I really want to play with it. This is the Sweetheart bronzer, shade Sweet Tea, so I'm gonna do that. And how about we do, let's do one more bronzer. I think maybe I'll do one of these, the Hourglass bronzer. I'm gonna do this one. This is in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. Alrighty, you guys, let's do a couple blushes. Ooh, so exciting. What do I want to pull in? I think I'm gonna do, I have one by Laura Mercier that I really, really like. This one, where is it? Where is the Laura Mercier one? Is it this? Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. This is in the shade Peach. I'm gonna pull this one in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's do maybe Desert Orchid by Pat McGrath. And then one more. Let's do one of the MAC ones. How about we do a, not this one. This is so pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna do Warm Soul. And I want one more. I know, so terrible. Who needs this many blushes for 1 week? I kind of want to do the Sicily one. And let's do one of those, the Patrick Dawes one. She's adorable. She's sincere. Which one do I want? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We're going to do She's Adorable. Okay, highlighters. So I have a couple, and there's a couple in that MAC palette, but we're just gonna get maybe 2 more. 2 more. I really, really like this one. This is the Artist Couture. This is in the shade Yes. Yes. Like that one. I'm gonna do that one. And how about we do, let's do the Balm one. Let's buy the Balm. This is Mary Lou. Let's do this one. I'm gonna put everything back in the door. You're gonna be surprised because there's some stuff already in there. But we'll do swatches of everything. All right, guys, I went ahead and put everything back in here. It is a very full drawer, but I don't think I'll be able to film until the New Year's. So this will go through Christmas and New Year's. So it's a lot, but I'm excited for it. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'll show you everything that I have pulled in, and we'll do swatches. And yeah, for powders, I have this one by Terry. This is newer to me. I think this came in Ipsy Glam X. I've used it one time so far. I do like it. It just goes everywhere. I don't like powders like that, but it's actually pretty nice. It sets really nicely. I've used it once, but I'm happy with it so far. The other powder I have in here is by MAC, and this is the Mineralized Skin Finish, and the shade is medium. This would be a perfect setting powder. I do have the other powder in here. It's just gigantic, doesn't fit right here. This is by ABH, and this is the loose setting powder, and I have the shade Vanilla. I do really like this one, so I'm happy to play with it again. For a finishing powder, I have this Belief Beauty Radiant Glow loose setting powder, and the shade is Golden Pearl. I used it again one time so far, and it's really, really nice as a like a finishing buffing powder. It's not overly glowy. I thought it might be more glowy, but it's actually really, really good. I do enjoy it. Oh, or the one time that I use it, I did enjoy it. Let's talk about blushes. I do have a few in here. The first one I have is the Orchid Divine Blush. This is in the shade Desert Orchid. This is by Pat McGrath. So let's go ahead and, oh, let me show you this guy. Oh, it's so pretty. I do really like this one. The shade is just so beautiful. There it is right there. The other blush that I pulled in is the Patrick Dawes blush, and this is in the shade She's Adorable. Somebody, I don't know, the comment kind of disappeared, but somebody commented on one of my videos saying women, not woman, women learn to swatch, can't even see anything. Excuse me, I try my best. So if you don't see my swatches, yeah, I tried my best. It's not like I intentionally swatch badly. So there's that one. The other one is by MAC. This is in the shade Warm Soul. This is a mineralized blush, and here's this one. I do really like this blush too. It's just so like subtle, you know, but looks amazing on the skin. For my skin tone, this is so pretty. There it is right there. Um, and then we have, this one is by Rose Inc. I did purchase this one during Sephora's sale, and I did swatch it, but I haven't used it yet. So here's this one. This is in the shade Foxglove. I really think that this shade is just beautiful and very unique. I do have a couple shades like this, like or similar to this, but not this specific shade. This is so pretty. I can't wait to use it. I still have not tried it on my skin, but I really can't wait to. Another one is by Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Peach. Here's Peach. Yeah. This is by Becca. This is the luminous blush in the shade is Snapdragon. This just looks so intense, but it's just stunning on the skin. Really beautiful. There's that one. And then the last one is by Pixie. This is in the shade Beach Rose. Beach Rose. This is a totally matte blush, but it's, yeah, I'm super excited for all of the blushes. Okay, let's move right along. Let's do bronzers. One that I had pulled in is this one, Makeup by Mario. Oh, that's the highlighter. Why did I think I pulled in the bronzer? I guess I don't have a bronzer by Makeup by Mario this time. It's okay, no big deal. We have this Hourglass bronzer. This is in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. This is just, it looks better on the skin with a brush, and then you pick up all of the shades. It looks more bronzy. I do really like it. I really like it on my skin. It's like one of those products like, what is this? Wet n Wild in Love with Cocoa. This is a duo, a bronzer and a highlight. So here's the bronzer. And then the highlighter is, it's actually really pretty. I remember swatching it when I first purchased it. Like, that is really beautiful. So there's that one. It does smell like cocoa, if you were curious. Man, now I feel like I don't have enough bronzers, but it's okay. We have this one by Too Faced. This is in the shade Sweet Tea. Oh, this is a pretty bronzer. A very healthy looking bronzer because of the glow in it. So there's that one. There is a bronzer in the Charlotte Tilbury face palette, so we'll be swatching that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the highlighters. We do have the Makeup by Mario, and this is in the shade Honey. So pretty, you guys. This guy is just stunning. I love the formula. I do have this one by MAC. This is in the shade Snow Flushed. Yeah. Ooh, it's like the perfect time of the year for this. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's beautiful. We have Mary Lou by The Balm. Wait. Feels loose in there. Like it's gonna come out of the packaging. It's classic highlighter. I do have the Glam Light Cookies and Milk. Hopefully there's enough here for me to do a swatch. Oh, we need a little bit more color. Okay. Here's that Glam Light Cookies and Milk. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Woo! Beautiful. And then the last highlighter is this one. This is by Artist Couture. This is in the shade Yes. Oh, this is so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. I think that's that's it for highlighters. There's probably a couple highlighters in the face palettes. So let's do the face palettes now. All right, the face palettes that I pulled in this one by MAC. There's 2 blushes and 2 highlighters in here. So let's do these. Blush number 1, blush number 2, highlighter, and highlighter. Highlighter, highlighter. I think this palette is just so pretty. There it is. Like, I love the stars on here. The shades in here are just perfect. They're not overly intense or anything like that. Really pretty palette. I do like the formula. I think this is the Extra Dimension formula, possibly. Yeah, this is the Extra Dimension blush and highlight formula. The other palette is the Nude Gasm by Charlotte Tilbury. I was eyeing, like, because she came out with two palettes previously. I didn't get any of them, but this one I just could not get it out of my head. So here's the bronzers, 1 bronzer and like 1 contour. I don't know if I have to scrape off like the top layer. When I swatched it in store at Sephora, I just was like, I have to pick this guy up. So here's 1 bronzer or contour, bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. It's just, oh, perfect. Like, perfect palette. So there's that one. 2 face palettes. I guess I have like 4 options of bronzers. If anything, I'll probably pull in maybe like the Marc Jacobs, this guy, the Marc Jacobs Fantastic. I'll put this guy in just so I would have an extra option for you know, for a bronzer. Let's go ahead and do eyeshadow palettes. I have a couple in here. A lot, actually. Maybe too many. You may say it's too many, or I may say it's too many. I have 6, 7, because I have this little itty bitty one. The first one is Dose of Colors. This is just perfect for New Year's. This is, I pulled it in just because of New Year's. Just the shades in here, the whole palette itself just screams holiday to me. I cannot wait to play with it. Like, look at this shade. Ooh, cannot wait to have this on my eyes, or this blue, or this black. Oh, so pretty. So yeah, this is the Dose of Color Friendcation Desiccated. I think this is the perfect holiday palette. So there's the first one we have in here. Okay, next up we have the Pillow Talk Instant Eye Palette. I think this was a gift from my husband last year. I think maybe it was last year. So it's just kind of like, again, the perfect palette to pull in this time of the year. My fingers barely fit in here. So here's this one. I'm just gonna do a couple of these shades, couple swatches. I'm still really eyeing the one that she came out with for this year. It's still on my list. I think it's so beautiful. Look at these colors. Wow. Let's go ahead and do, maybe we'll swatch this one. No, I swatched all the shimmers, but it's all right. Here's that one. So pretty. And I do have another one by Charlotte Tilbury that I pulled in. I'm not swatching all the shades because I have pulled these palettes in previously in my door. So we'll swatch the new palettes, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the little one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Luxury Palette of Pearls. This is in the shade Celestial Pearl. I got this recently. Just so hard to open these. Like, I absolutely destroyed this packaging, but I just can't let go of it. All right, now I'm gonna really have to throw this packaging out. This is driving me crazy. Okay, look how pretty. Stars again. I saw this at Nordstrom and I just could not get it out of my head. So I picked it up. I got it from Sephora actually. So here she is. There it is. Ooh, pretty. Like these 2 shades, which These two shades, this one up here and this one, remind me a lot of Pat McGrath and her formula. So there's this baby. The next eyeshadow palette I have is by Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Again, this just screams holiday. Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at these shades. Oh boy. Let's do a couple more swatches. Let's do the mattes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty. And then the two creams in here are just perfect for that like smoked out eyeliner. Okay, let's move right along. The Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. This is the deep shade. So beautiful. Boy, my hand is so shimmered. And there's one more shade, which we will swatch. Okay, this guy. My finger is wet. I'm worried about dipping it all the way in. So there's that one. I have tried the light, which I'll show you in a minute. I've tried it. I have really hard time with the cream blush in it. I had a really hard time, but I'm gonna swatch this one for you. This is this cream blush in this palette, and then here's the highlighter. Again, my fingers are just a little wet from the wipes. It's so pretty, like so beautiful. And then yeah, I'll show you the blush in the other one. I had such a hard time with it, just trying to use it and use it on my eyes. It was just almost a nightmare, to be honest. So let me show you that one. So this is the dark by Natasha Denona, and here's the light. Just a lighter packaging, and yeah, it's so pretty. But this blush is just, I felt like, is it hard panned? Is it just dried out? But the palette is brand new. I kind of was like, maybe I should exchange it for a different palette. Hopefully the blush would be better, but I'm just not gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'll just hold on to it. It's fine. I have to dig in it because, man, I just could not get it to work for me. You can see, but after I scraped away quite a bit, I was able to get some color. So here's the blush and the highlight. My hand is already stained. So there's the blush. Look at that highlight. But the blush is just tough. It's just tough. I don't know. I don't know if just like mine was just dry. Maybe all I needed was to like scrape it. I don't like the way it looks now, but I had to kind of like mix things up to get it to work. Let me go ahead and swatch the eyeshadows in here. They are beautiful. If they weren't so beautiful, I would have let go of this palette. I'd have returned it or something. But they're just stunning. And they're easy, really easy to work with. If you are fair light, this palette is perfect for you. If you're any tanner than me, don't bother. It's not gonna show up. But look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah. The blush, I don't know. Maybe mine was just, something was wrong with my palette and it needed some serious scraping. The blush in the deep or the dark palette was fine. Just from the get-go, it was fine. It worked fine. So I don't know why this one, the light one, just, I struggled with it. I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back. And then the last eyeshadow palette that I pulled in is the Pat McGrath Mothership, and this is the Mothership 5. She is beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh, yeah, probably can't say one of my favorite. I do like quite a few of her shadows and her palettes, but this is my favorite for Christmas. I just think that these shades over here just, oh, scream Christmas to me. Oh my God. Wow, look at that. So pretty. Yeah. I'm excited for her. And then let's do a couple more swatches. I have quite a few dips in these. I try to just concentrate my brush in one area so I don't destroy the whole pan. Yeah, this is, I don't know why I struggled with that one. Let's watch it again. Here it is. These are so beautiful, you guys, and it just on the eyes just is amazing. It's so pretty. It's like holiday on your eyes. And there's just 2 shades left to swatch, this one and this one. I do really like this shade in the inner corner and under my brow. It's really, really pretty. Here it is. And then here's that plum shade, plum matte. So for single shadows, I pulled in these 3, and this was in from last time, or recently I added. This is the Nasa Myrex Color Fix, and this is one of the foils, and this is in the shade Nebula. Ooh, this is so pretty. I haven't used it on my eyes yet, but I've swatched it. I had my eyes on this guy for a long time, but it was always out of stock at Sephora. So when it finally came back in stock, I just ordered it. I think this is like gorgeous for the holidays. Another one is by e.l.f. and this is in the shade 24 carats. So this is definitely more like yellow gold, where this one is just, I don't know, lighter gold. They both have beautiful sparkle to them, so I'm excited for those. I do have this Dose of Colors glitter eyeliner. Just make sure I mix it up a little. The brush on here is messed up, but I do have a liner brush that I could use with this. Look at this. Oh, am I a fish or am I a fish? I love glittery, shiny things. Like, oh, I'm trying to like build it up. I don't know why. I use it as an eyeliner, but here it is. And then the last one is by Pat McGrath, and this is Angel Dust. This is a crystalline pigment. Oh, this just makes me happy. Glitter, shiny things make me happy. There's that one. I'm so excited to use it. It's been a while since I used this shade. So I'm really, really happy for it to be playing with it. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about all the other face products, and then we'll do the lippies. For primers, I had pulled in these 2. I have the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, and I have MAC Prep and Prime. This is in Radiant Pink. So there's that one. I'm going to have to just put these things over here somehow, make sure they just fit somewhere. I do have Derma Blend Professional Lock and Last setting spray, and I do have the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I had missed this guy, so it's been a long time since I used it. I went ahead and pulled it in recently to play with it. So there are these 2. For foundation, I have Forever Skin Glow. This is in the shade 2N. I love this thing, and I think this is like the perfect time to be using my luxury products. The other foundation I pulled in is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and this is in the shade WN12. I had used up a whole one of these previously. It just was the wrong shade. Hopefully that this is the correct shade for me. Their shades are just horrible. For concealer, I have 3. I have Dior Forever Skin Correct, and this is in the shade 2N. Really nice concealer. CoverGirl True Blend. Another, like, these concealers are just really good concealers. This is in the shade Golden Natural. And then I also pulled in the Jouer Essential High Coverage, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. Really high coverage, really like this one. The one by Dior is not as high of a coverage, but I like when it dries down, like I like the product itself. It's not matte, it's not drying, it just really helps my under eye area, really well. And then lastly, we have all the lip products. Let's see, let me pull them all out and I'll show you what I have, and then we'll do swatches of them all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the bullet lipsticks that I have pulled in. The first one is by ColourPop. This is in the shade Oogie Boogie. This was the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. So there's this one. Another bullet lipstick is by Patrick Ta, and this is in the shade That's Why She's Late. I think this is just perfect for the holidays. Should have probably pulled in Ruby Woo by MAC. This is Hazardous Red. This is by Wet n Wild. It's actually a really nice lip product. It is a cooler undertone, so I really like that. So there's this one. The two, okay, I guess this would be a bullet lipstick, kind of lip crayon, lip something. This is the one by Hourglass. Look at this packaging, it's so pretty. And this is the refillable one. What's the shade called? The shade is Red Zero. I just feel so fancy playing with this guy. Look at that color. It's just the perfect red. It's not too cool tone. It's not too warm tone. It's just a neutral, perfect red. And I got a lint on it. Here we go. So pretty. I'm gonna keep the packaging. Okay, 2 more reds. This is by NARS. This is in the shade Star Woman. Those are the Power Pigment. Oh, pretty. These were sent to me by my friend. I don't know if this one was from Valerie, and this one was from Sarah, but one of them was from my friend Valerie and one of them was from my friend Sarah. This is in the shade Vein. This is more of a brick red. Oh, love it. Can't wait to use it. And then let's do this one. This is by Milani. This is the shade 190 Covet. I thought this was more of like a bullet lipstick, but it's very creamy. It's very hydrating on the lips. I do like it for that. It's just not the same as their nudes collection, like the nudes lipsticks that they recently came out with. It's still a really good like very comfortable on the lips. So there's that one. I do have this lip gloss by Basic Beauty. This is in the shade Literally. I haven't used this guy before. It's still new to me, so I don't know. Looks like it would be nice. Feels like a jelly formula, like gel lip gloss. Looks like it's gonna be just perfect for every day. I have this one by Moira. This is in the shade Love Bug. This is a lip gloss. Definitely more opaque. So there's that one. And just 2 more lippies. I have this one by Bellon Argent. This is Lip Lure Gloss. I don't know what the shade name is. This came in an Ipsy a while ago. But this is a really beautiful lip gloss. Red lip gloss. Again, it is pretty opaque. And then the last lip gloss, lip products by Tower 28, and this is in the shade XOXO. These are just amazing lip glosses. They just feel so good on the lips. There it is. And that, my friends, is this Shop My Stash video. It was a little bit different. I hope you didn't mind or you still enjoyed it. We're gonna go back to normal the next time we film this one. We'll go through the drawer, get things out, and then we'll shop my stash. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Stay happy, healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.